Gonna paint my truck fire engine red. Gonna paint my truck fire engine red. Then you'll be sorry for every word you said. I've been thinking about it every single night in bed. Gonna tune her up till she runs so good. Gonna tune her up till she runs so good. Then you will treat me like I know you should, yeah. You'll be a maybe when I pop that hood. She's gonna purr just like a little kitty. She's the finest ride in all the city. She's gonna purr just like a pussycat. Now tell me, baby, what you think of that? I wanna paint my truck fire engine red, yeah. I'm gonna paint my truck fire engine red. You know I'll drive her until the day I'm dead, yeah. Gonna paint my truck fire engine red. That's it. I've been getting into the cold opens, but welcome to 365 SBS, where the S stands for songs and the BS is by Scott. So you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. I gotta talk to Tim, because yesterday when I told you I was gonna make a show for you and the battery died out, that was part of the show. It was all planned. You thought that just happened? No, man, I'm thinking way ahead all the time. In fact, that's what today's lesson of wisdom is. You gotta plan your work and then work your plan. My plan is to paint my truck fire engine red, baby. It's gonna look good. I'm talking to you. Woo! I had a little extra coffee today. I don't know if you noticed. Alright, but I want to read what a song is, because just in case somebody might think, that ain't no song, man, he's just yelling and blowing a little harp. He's out of his mind. I'm going to read you what Webster says a song is, boy. Here we go. Song. A poetical composition, number one. Paint my truck fire engine red, then you'll be sorry for every word you said. That's poetic. What's number two? A short musical composition of words and music. Hello. But this is my favorite one. Distinctive or characteristic sound or series of sounds, as of a bird or insect. So if I just went oopa 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 ah oopa 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 ah, that, in fact, I'm going to count that song number 2 for today. How do you like that? I got to get back up to speed. Okay, so that's the end of the song, and there's no picture, because the whole deal is you got to picture a truck fire engine red, just like I'm doing. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do, and that's part of wisdom, is to think and pray and meditate and let the wisdom of God just wash over you like water and cleanse your soul and inspire your heart. So I'm excited about painting my truck, because I don't even have a truck. So when I get it, it's going to be red, baby. So that's all I want to say, except this. I got a story. You got to be careful about if you get somebody else hyped up. Now you can see, sometimes I bring the heat, and I get excited about stuff. Well, I'm going to tell you something. This is for Tim. I got to tell you this. This really happened. I was out at the park. I took my grandchildren to the park. I don't even know what I'm talking like. Okay, got to dial it down. I took Scotty and James to the park. We were swinging, having some fun. Some other kids came over and they picked up on our fun vibe. They said, hey, can we swing? I said, sure. And then Scotty jumped off one of the swings. He swung pretty high, jumped off. And the little girl that came over, she was about his age, about 6, 7. She said, oh, can I do that? And I said, well, you got to be careful. You know, you could get hurt, even though there was a rubber floor. So she's swinging and she jumps off a little bit, and she liked it. It was fun. And here's where I blew it. I said, okay, I'm giving you a 6. And I held up an imaginary scorecard. We got the jumping Olympics going here. I was just kidding around. And they got into it. So they got competitive. And her little brother was sitting right next to him. He's kind of a little nerdy guy with glasses. And, oh, can I play too? Yeah, sure. Sure, Billy. So he's sitting there. The girl's sitting next to him. And I'm saying, okay, now I'm going to score you on on everything you do, your form, your height, and all that. I said, but please, just do a little bit higher at a time, because you don't know. You could get hurt if you try for too much till you're experienced. She didn't listen. So then she's swinging. Now this killed me. She's swinging real high and just jumps way off. Hits the ground while her swing is back like this. Here, you got to picture this. She goes forward, jumps, boom, boom. She hits the ground, breaking her arm. Didn't break it. I mean, she's hitting it, rolling around. Her swings. Her brother, the little brother, sees it, comes running over, and the swing comes back. Hits him in the head, busts his glasses off. He's crying. He's bleeding. She's there aching, and the mom comes running to me and glaring at me like, "What did you make my kids do?" And then she gathers him up and starts yelling at him, and so it was a bit. And then my daughter's in the background, kind of thinking, I don't know, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I think she was thinking, man, look at what you did. You're stirring up trouble. But you had to be there. So I guess that's my whole lesson for today. Be careful what you do. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. But I do want a fire engine red truck. And that's pretty much it for today. What's the ending I always like to? Oh yeah, ciao for now. GBE, classic pose.
All
and
for Tim.
Over and out. And it is for Tim. Enjoy.